if we want a world that holds the sacredness of life as central to everything that we do, then we need to completely change our relationship to how and what and why we value things, experiences, exchanges, emotions, community, the whole lot. And so synergistic accounting is a measure of things. It's got nothing to do with financial accounting and Excel spreadsheets and all of that sort of stuff. It is just a record of account. And the word synergistic is 1 + 1 + 1 has to be greater than 3 and potentially infinite. So when we see the whole system and we work from the whole system place, we get this infinite possibility. So the tool has been designed so we remember to account for the whole value of everything. That's just really the simple. If I were nature's architect, this is a very clunky tool. Just to be clear, because nature is actually far more elegant in design than this. However, what I know from using the synergistic accounting tool as a backbone of every relationship for 9 years is that it is a practice of remembering, and it is a practice of honoring multiple dimensions of value and never giving a single dimension of value primacy over another. Because life, us, people, we are multi-dimensional, multi-value, multi-complex beings, interdependent on other multi-complex, multi-valued, multi-independent beings, objects, and experiences. It is based on Bucky Fuller's 12 Degrees of Freedom. And a lot of my work is an adaptation of Bucky's work where he was wanting to understand the design principles of universe, true in all cases. And so he coined the 12 Degrees of Freedom as a generalized principle, which in his words, true in all cases, how to stabilize any system. You need 6 inputs and 6 outputs, or 6 positives, 6 negatives, 6 complementary pairs, essentially. And so that's what we've based it on. You can have more than 6, but not less. Any of you who have ever ridden a hub and spoke wheeled bike and one of the spokes breaks, knows synergistic accounting, because you know that when a single spoke breaks, the wheel is no longer stable. It's wobbly. 6 inputs, 6 outputs is required for stability. So what the practice, it's a lived experience. It's not something that you do once and forget. The synergistic audit is a constant engagement in all relationships. And it can start as simply as, we have a project. What do we have the capacity, willingness, and desire to bring to this project? What do I have in this moment? And for bringing that, what do I expect in return in the same 6 domains? It is a living system, which also means that once I've uttered the words, everything's changed. My inputs and outputs have also changed. So at the very simple, practical level, it means that if we as a group were working on a project and we had nominated what we have the capacity, willingness, and desire to bring on Monday at 9 o'clock, on Tuesday at 10 o'clock, it's likely to have changed because we're multi-complex beings with multiple competing commitments. And on Tuesday, Colleen may need to attend to a personal matter that has primacy in her life. And so her ability to respond and do things is different. What else happens when we use the synergistic accounting tool is that it refuses to give money primacy over all other value domains. So in the very simple term of that, if you are the funder of a business, you cannot have more than 1/6 of the power and control just because you've added the money. Because the moment we diminish the inputs of warm data or knowledge or other things and make money the primacy value denominator, we are re-engaging with a world that says everything needs to be based on how much is it worth in dollars. And that is not a world I want to continue to live in. And because most of our most precious human experiences, the moment we try to reduce them into a dollar value and commodify them, we are debasing something fundamental about human existence. So the synergistic accounting tool is a practice and a lived experience. The more you practice it, the more fluent you become. It's like a new language. It's like a new embodied skill. It's like a new embodied skill.